the great Johnny Chu versus the next great Chu and Apollo Chu. How exciting is that? Johnny is playing light side, Apollo is playing dark side. So I don't know about you guys, but this is probably the most exciting match I've seen in a long time. So Johnny is playing Let the Wookiee Win with a rendezvous start. Apollo is playing Bring Him Before Me. Okay, so we got to Let the Wookiee Win start with Rendezvous Point and Kashyyyk versus Bring Him Before Me, starting uh, the first light site. Paulo going with Silence is Golden. Johnny going with Haven, A New Secret Base, and We Didn't Hit It. So I don't know about you guys, but this is definitely going to be a very fun match. Steve, I know you're in the chat. Do you know what Apollo's Gemp name is? And then I will say that, so after this match, we will have an update on the standings. I do know that Connor Britton is undefeated and he is playing against. Let me pull up the matchups.
I'm on here now, Dan.
Welcome back. We have an exciting one for us.
Yes, I see.
Like you could not ask for a better matchup for the stream right now.
I don't know.
Sam Olsen, and Connor Britton are both undefeated. Casey and Ryan Jelson are undefeated as well. But this right here is table 18, Johnny versus Apollo Chu. And
That looks like a Silence is Golden bring him before me.
yeah, it's a Silence is Golden. I don't remember Apollo's. Gemp name.
Neither do I. Yeah, it's one of those two, Tom, but I don't remember which one
Yeah.
is. I don't remember which one's Benji and which one's Apollo.
You know what? I'm gonna go ask. I'm gonna go see what those effects are, anyways.
Well, it's certainly a fun matchup for the players. I don't know if I'd say it's a fun matchup for like
Okay.
the
What's your
decks.
Gemp name? What's Fiercer? Okay, thank you. Okay. And the effects are, it is a Silence is Golden. The other ones are I Am Your Father and Mobilization Points combo, and then the normal Bring 'em Before Me stuff.
Huh. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
so definitely an interesting little build. Like I like to see it. I know that he was playing on Gemp a couple days ago, where he was running the BB9E.
mm-hmm.
So I want to see if he's playing that. But I will say this: like when we asked Johnny if he wanted to play in this on stream, and he found out he was playing against Apollo, he was like, "Yes." So I love the I just love the this enthusiasm from the from Johnny. So Johnny going down with it looks like we have an Obi-Wan in Radiant 7. We got a green leader in green the
One.
green A-wing. Yep.
And
And
then
green
Obi-Wan moves right over to that looks like Kashyyyk.
yeah. Again, this is a let the Wookiee win start with rendezvous point.
Oh,
Haven. Yeah.
so it's not it's fake out hidden base.
Yeah.
It's not like real. It's not real hidden
No,
base.
it's
Okay.
not like last year where Johnny played hidden base.
Instead, it's like mostly hidden base.
It's mostly hidden base.
It's hidden base that like puts less cards on the table and can drain you right away and doesn't have to do a whole lot of nonsense first.
Yeah.
All right. Apollo briefly tried to put Vader's lightsaber on the Emperor, but then fixed it.
Okay, we got Dr. E going down to the incinerator.
I mean, I kind of I kind of like what Apollo's done so far. So like
Yeah, he's got Vader.
against against a typical hidden base, like against hidden base, right? Your goal would be to find your space as quickly as possible so you could
Mm-hmm.
probe the hidden base. Against
Oh,
this deck, it's a little trickier because you don't need to probe the hidden base. It doesn't accomplish anything. So
yeah.
you don't you like finding your space is good, but not as critical. Like just getting damage, however you do that is what's important. So I like getting Vader out early in particular.
Yeah.
Getting to your incinerator so that you can start losing droids and retrieving them is pretty good.
And there's Luke Skywalker going down to Vader's site. So I
Yep.
mean that's gonna flip Paulo really quick. But I mean the problem that I have though is now he's gonna lose a force each turn.
Yeah. I mean, that was kind of unavoidable though, right? Like
Yeah.
you were really going to want to do this quickly because like, you know that Johnny Chu's not gonna like play Luke to his starship by accident or
Mm-hmm.
something, right? Like
No.
he's not gonna do something weird like that. So you're you're not gonna be able to actually catch him with your destiny unless you just get lucky and he activates all of his Lukes
Yeah.
the one turn. So I think doing this early probably just makes sense.
And he's got another Luke in his hand, so he was
Hmm.
definitely able to get out the Lukes early. Like regardless, like
Yeah.
I'm it looked like he got it from his. So he did look like he got it from his reserve deck. So it saves the one in his hand. It comes down for cheaper, and it being that Luke, like once Apollo gets to say 3/4 stacked on the effect, like it's going to be a little bit harder to uh, f- uh, uh, get rid of Luke.
Yeah, I mean, I think if Apollo's going to be dueling, the best bet is definitely going to be just to duel with the intention of winning and causing 3 loss.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to get very far by
Okay.
trying to set up to
So we
duel.
got Kylo Ren with lightsaber and BB9E going down, and Johnny's just like, what? What?
Oh, does that actually work? That's awesome.
What?
Just like whatever. I don't. What is this? Uh, so all right. I this actually seems okay. So the other
There
thing
goes a
too,
card lost, losing Darth Vader. Dark Alert of the Sith.
yeah, he's not gonna need that. I'll say the other thing here too, right, is that like
Ooh, and
there's
Johnny.
just
Yep,
no,
there goes the rebel fleet. So now Johnny can start canceling drains.
yeah, like realistically speaking, there's no way that like bring him before me is gonna be hard pressed to even get into 3 battles, let alone win them.
Yeah.
So like I don't think that converting like you keep it in the back of your mind maybe, but it is not the primary plan in this matchup at all, I
No.
think.
I do like the possibility of him dueling each turn, causing 3 points of damage.
Well,
And
especially with the Rebel fleet out.
yeah. like you're essentially you could say to yourself, okay, I'm almost guaranteed to get that three dual damage in. So, and I'm assuming both players knows each other's decks. So
I would assume.
like
So I
Apollo losing the force field there just tells me that just screams that he knows that his dad's not running any ground. Now that we see that Johnny's coming out with, he's got it looks like that's
uh,
Mandalore. He's got
I think
Camino.
that's yeah,
He,
Mandalore, Camino, Kessel. He's got all these Drain
yeah,
2 systems.
yeah. That's not necessarily the best thing. Like he's gonna have a lot of activation.
He's deploying a non-unique starfighter.
I think he just wants to come down as quick as he can, go to space, and just do as much damage as he can. Where
Yeah.
Apollo is gonna have to he's gonna have to search for his space package, and that's even if he's running one. Because I mean, this is not your typical bring him before me.
Yeah, but like Maul Sith Infiltrator is just so easy to include. I would be surprised if
Yeah,
even a build like this didn't have that.
true. So we'll see what happens. But I mean, but like you were saying, like with Obi-Wan and Radiant 7, that takes away a lot of the punch that Maul Sith Infiltrator has.
Well, you can't cloak, but you can still fight. You can still like
Yeah.
go up there, battle, run away, and not being able to cloak is actually pretty bad. So you might actually go after Obi-Wan and kill
Just to get
Obi-Wan
it
with
off the
Maul.
table, yeah.
Yeah, to get it off the table so that you can cloak that turn and keep your space presence alive for at least a turn.
Yeah, I kind of like that maneuver over going to like say one of the lone A wings or one of the lone X wings this turn.
Yeah. Like
There's a
you're gonna do more damage uh
oh
like in
definitely.
battle in theory if you fight one of the non-uniques, but I think it's better to kill Obi-Wan.
And there's a Sith probe droid going down to the Death Star's throne room. So yeah, Apollo is just like okay, I'm gonna duel you to get as much damage as I can. And there's a Zuckuss and Misshunter going down to it looks like Kessel.
Okay. Yeah,
And
if it's Zuckuss
there
and
it is. It can wait from Johnny.
this again.
Oh yeah, bring Johnny. You know he's like, okay, I
Apo
don't care. If you're my son, I'm just gonna do this 'cause it's gonna
Apollo just instantly grabs it. He
as he
knows what's up.
should, as
He
he
knows what's
should.
up.
Man, Apollo's just like I'm gonna throw down
Ah,
some
gets
more
the
stuff.
Arca. I think he actually like
I
he
like
doesn't
the
have
Arica because now he's gonna have some retrieval coming through,
yeah. Yeah, the Arca's good.
and then you just move the Vader over, start your duels, and he doesn't move the Vader over. Interesting.
Well, he doesn't have enough force. He only has one left.
That's true.
He
Yeah,
did not fully count on himself.
Getting the Zuckuss, it can wait. Not the best thing.
Yeah, I mean the arc is a good pivot, right?
Yes,
I think that's
100%.
fine. Um
And I do like that Johnny has the aim high on the table already, and like ready and waiting for him. Okay, Johnny is going through and just draining for a lot.
2, 4, 6, 9, probably.
Well, 3, 5, 7, 9. Yeah, that is a lot of force. Yeah, I don't know if like if you're Paulo here, and if this is a matchup you really wanted to see.
I thought you said Paulo for a second. I was like, that is the wrong game, my friend.
Polo?
Like the Magic Pro. I was like, what?
We don't
Like
play Magic here, sir. We only play fun card games in Star Wars.
well, if Johnny wanted to get into a battle, this is the time for it. I don't I think every card in his deck was a 5. That might be wrong.
Yeah,
They were all red though, I'm pretty sure. So I think it's unlikely that Johnny has any ability to battle here. I don't think that's a possibility whatsoever.
Okay.
But
Yeah, but like you said, that would have probably been the best time for him to battle.
saving like six, I think. Five, 4, 5, I think. Which is enough for it can wait.
What can wait? It can wait.
I was like, I don't think Arca is gonna be in time here.
No.
I think if he'd had Arca earlier, it would have been better to play her like instead of Doctor E, right?
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you there.
I hope Apollo saved 2 cards so he can duel. I don't know that he did.
Yeah, I can't tell either.
Is that what is it Grimtosh? Is that Monarch rather? He was Monarch lost?
I love it. I think yeah, he did.
Yeah, see
He did
unfortunately he
100%, and Johnny's just like, okay, you can retrieve it, and he retrieves the monarch because why
yeah,
not?
unfortunately he Monarch lost it after he drained. I would have done it before.
Yeah,
Like in case he has 2 of that particular non-unique ship, then you can get them both. You're more likely, he's have more cards in hand. So
yeah.
and he doesn't retrieve 2, which is pretty good. Or it can wait again. I don't know if it can, Johnny, but I guess. All right, and then I believe Apollo does have the 2 4s needed to move over.
I agree.
Yeah, it does. You got to put the droid back, which I'm sure they will catch in a second. Duels with just a 1. It does not win.
No, but the thing is, yeah, you can duel with the one.
Yeah. He then tries to turn Luke and fails because he doesn't have a destiny to draw.
Yep.
Oh, they got to put that Sith probe droid back. Dan, they got to put that
Yep.
Sith probe droid
I'm gonna
back.
go grab them right now.
Okay.
I was hoping they would have catched it, or caught it, or. One second, guys. Sith probe droid need to go back after he moved. We caught one. We actually caught one.
Yeah, they fix it as best they can. Yep.
Yeah, and that's I just
Sure. What chance do we have? Why not? Reduces the dual damage. Sure,
yeah
that's
to
fine.
one.
This one might actually be real quick because
Yeah,
I don't see what Apollo can do here.
hope and pray.
Like Johnny has a hit and a run, even for when the Zuckuss does come back down again.
Yeah.
It's not gonna.
Whose idea was to put these guys on stream? Oh wait.
And Apollo activate everything. Oh no, he saved 2. Okay. Yeah, cancel the drain of 2.
Mm-hmm.
Retrieve 1. Retrieve another 1. Costs 4 to retrieve
Yeah.
with or 3, I guess. 4 to retrieve 2 here. It's like not awesome. Try the Zuckuss one more time with no force saves. You can't even fight.
No, he. That's the duel.
Yeah.
Johnny loses the
This.
duel.
Oh, just barely.
Yeah, that was a lot closer than I thought it would be.
He only has to lose 1 though.
Yeah.
Awful. Jeez. Man, you guys are never gonna let me forget it on this what chance do we have card.
We're gonna change this to your avatar.
Yeah. I like that Apollo has Monarch and Desai has Grimtash.
Yeah, why not?
And then we're gonna beat up Zykas and Miss Hunter, cause why not?
Yeah,
Ah, now we're just gonna shoot him down.
pew pew.
Hey, look, it's a 5. How lucky.
It's like it was tracked to be that way.
Yeah. 9. Apollo has 9 cards left, I think. Maybe 10. He has 10 cards left. Uh, oh, we're dueling with 2 droids.
Oh.
He actually loses. That's awful. Oh no, he wins because he had
Yep.
ability. He wins because he had ability.
Yeah.
That's it's like two 4.5s against two 5s. Like, oh no.
Love it.
All right. Yeah. Writing's on the wall here.
I believe in Apollo. I believe in the comeback. Oh, we have a handshake. So
Yep. Good game. That's a tough. That is
that's
one
a
of the
tough
tougher
one. Yeah,
matchups,
that's definitely a tough matchup for Apollo.
especially without Search and Destroy, without. Oh, I guess I want that ship doesn't work, huh? Because
No.
specifically needs to be hidden base
Yeah.
or
Or
or Yavin
Y4
4.
ops. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and wait for them to clean up, and then we'll see if we want to get an interview over here.
All right. It's
And
funny that
then
the I want that ship is like gone down and down and down in my like card estimation since we keep seeing these like fake hidden base decks
well, we
that are
don't
like
normally we don't normally see these fake hidden base decks.
no, but like you see that I feel like we've been seeing them a lot because
Yeah.
like they're very very good against Darkside mains we saw so like
Mm-hmm.
but they're hidden base but not hidden base so I want that chip doesn't even work
Yeah.
so like you just have to still gotta play Search and Destroy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we'll go see if we can get Johnny on. Maybe we can get both on, and that way we can talk to both of them at the same time.
That'll probably be more fun.
Yeah, I agree. And then I'll let you do the interview just because why not? So, okay. Uh, why doesn't it work?
Because I want that ship V specifically calls out a liberated system or systems that slip through your fingers. So
Mm-hmm.
you specifically have to have the 7 side of hidden base or a liberated system, which only happens from Yam 4 ops.
Yeah.
So a deck like what Johnny was playing, which is just like a full space deck that does a bunch of drains in space, isn't gonna trigger that because it didn't have any of those cards. So you can use the text on I want that chip that puts it back into used but not cause
Okay, we're
damage.
getting an interview.
So
So we'll get Justin Miyashiro to interview you guys. Is he not playing today? No.
oh yeah, the virtual card is actually deactivated hyperdrive, I think. But it's a C slip on I want that chip, so I always think of it as I want that chip. But it is actually deactivated hyperdrive as the card. card that was supposed to be a helper card for dark side decks on the ground against the space decks,
Hey,
and
Justin, you
it's
there?
yeah.
Okay, give me 1 second. Well, no, I'm gonna do it both time. Both of you. Yeah. Okay. As soon as I can find it. Okay, can you hear me, Justin? Justin, can you hear me? Justin, can you hear me?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I realized that the audio cut out. I'm actually setting it up so that way you guys can hear. Justin, are you still there?
Yeah, it's still here.
Okay. Um, okay. So, Justin, you have Johnny and Paula Chu on.
Hey
All right.
Justin, how you doing?
I'm doing good. That was a quick one to watch. Paul, it seemed like kind of a rough one for you. What do you think?
There was nothing I could do. I don't know.
Well, it did seem like you at least knew, kind of knew what you were doing to approach that one. If you guys played that out a lot, or
No, I put the deck last year for Worlds.
Yeah, I built my deck this morning.
oh, okay.
I mean, it was similar to the one I played last year that you saw at the consolation.
Yeah, I did. And actually, I was talking about that over on the stream because I know there's a deactivated hyperdrive from the new set was kind of intended to uh, act as kind of a counterpart to the hidden base, but you've kind of stepped right around that one by not even playing hidden base itself. So
Yeah, I don't know what that card does, but I just
okay.
wanted to do faster damage. And then, yeah.
It lets you. It allows the dark side to put it in use to cause damage if the 7 side of hyperdrive is, or the 7 side of
Oh,
hit
interesting.
base is up.
Okay.
So, or if there's a liberated system, so it works against Yam 4 options, but only those decks specifically, not any space deck.
Can I get both of you to sign that?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll do it.
I was going to ask if you built that deck intentionally to get around that, but it sounds like not.
No, I didn't want to play hidden base only because I felt like sec practice is pretty common, and also it's just so slow. The hidden base, like, I feel like the game is so fast now. I mean, it's even faster than it was like last year with like all Jumps Tom's decks.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like I just felt like maybe getting Agenda 3 quick or Agenda 2 quick might do better.
Gotcha. And then Apollo, what led you to want to play the droids build of Bring of the Warming specifically?
Honestly, I love having tied destinies. So I played the deck last year, except Force Servitude. But even without Force Servitude, having like so many high destinies in the deck is really good, especially when you're pairing it with the Incinerator. That can retrieve the droids. Yeah.
Nice, very cool. Yeah, I played a lot of that droid Bring of the Warming, so I was excited to see it again. What was your thinking behind playing the You Cannot Hide Forever?
It lets you get Canada and second price. That's just kind of
The defense fighting last one.
yeah. Like if you don't like sack it, you can hit Jedi easier, which is really useful against mains.
Gotcha. And it seemed like you kind of knew right away that you needed to grab It Can Wait. Have you been on the receiving end of that card a lot?
He said that you knew you had to grab it and wait.
Oh yeah. I played someone else who had basically the same deck like 2 games ago, and we went over it, and he said that was something I could have done better.
Yeah, I didn't know I was gonna play him. Like, but I still would have told him the same thing I just would have told him.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. Do you guys play a lot? Play a lot at home in preparation for this, or kind of do your own things?
Not a ton. We don't play too much. I played like 5 times a couple.
Yeah, I think last year's Worlds were Benji's and Apollo's like first Worlds, right? And then maybe your second or third tournament overall, like live. And then you went to Minnesota.
Yeah,
second tournament, and so and the preparation, like I think they had a great time last year. And the preparation this year, like both boys, like were much more eager to play. Anyone on Jemp's probably seen them. They're always playing each other, and they're playing other people, and so I feel like they have a better grasp of like what's out there right now. Probably better than I do, I would say. But the prep was more this year. That's it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we played a handful of times at least. Yeah.
Very cool. How's the tournament gone for the two of you so far, and for Benji?
I'm 2 and 3. Benji's probably about to be 4 and 2.
4 and 1.
4 and 1.
I love it. I love the confidence. Benji, going into this game, he's 3 and 1. He just beat Scott the game before, Scott Lingrell. I played Scott, so Benji's playing 0 hour, and I played Scott with my 0 hour yesterday in the team tournament and got it completely destroyed. Completely destroyed. And then Benji went, and Benji knew that, but he went into his game kind of with an open mind and beat Scott. So I was really proud of him for that.
Yeah.
He's playing Brian Fred right now.
Benji's really good, so I don't doubt him. Yeah.
And a lot of these players are like legends to like these kids. I've told so many stories about these guys. And Brian Fred came over last year. Was it in the fall? He came over sometime and like brought board games and played for a weekend. It was really fun. So I bet Benji's super psyched to play for him.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I know there was some conversation on Slack about who would we like to see make top 8, and there were like 20 names, 30 names. So it's cool to have a tiny community, but also like be able to have new players like Paulo Benji come in and kind of fit right in. And
I feel like there are a lot of new players here. Like I played someone a couple games ago who started playing a year ago in the Cube. I played in the Cube yesterday afternoon, and there were a couple new players. So it's great to see. It's really great.
Yeah.
Awesome. Do you guys think you're gonna continue coming out to more events, or maybe just Worlds, or?
If possible, for sure.
Yeah, I hope so. It's a function of timing. Probably not next year because it's in Europe. Although we'd love to go. It's just a cost equation for the 3 of us too. But yeah, we can make it, and we don't have to take time off of work. I mean, it's always a good time. Yeah.
Isn't there one in April that's going to be in
Indianapolis? Yeah, we're gonna try to drive. We live in St. Louis, so that's like a 4-hour drive. We'll try to make that.
Yeah, not too bad for the Eclipse tournament.
Totally.
Sounds like it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, and the Indiana crowd, I mean, we like Fred, we like those guys out there, so
yeah,
it'll be fun. Maybe Steve Baroni will come up to that since he lives in Chicago, but I don't want to speak for Steve. Steve, yeah. That's Steve.
I know he was pulling for Justin the last round, and
yeah,
I think he kind of just checked in on this one. So
I got you. Yeah. I get it. But yeah, no, it's been fun there. Huge turnout, nice room, big ballroom. Yeah, it's fun.
Cool. Well, sorry I couldn't be out there with you guys, but maybe next time. I don't know about Europe Worlds. We'll see, but think about that Indianapolis one. So
awesome. Maybe I'll see you there.
Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Bye. See you, Justin.
See ya.
All right, we have to find Benji.
Here, do you want to
Oh yeah.
sign? Do I sign? Yeah, I think we both signed. Go ahead. Did you hear Benji's voice?
Yes, many times.